This is my virtual box running Windows 8.1. Now, what I want to do on this exercise is I want to show you how to view a Windows installed image based on exercise 2 on lab 2. Now, you will notice in my practicals, because we're not using the Microsoft virtual machines to do the practice, you notice there it always says right click on 687 LON CL1. That is actually based, those practicals are actually based if you're using the Microsoft images. But what I'm doing now is that I'm trying to emulate it. Are we together? Since we already have an image, it will be easier for us to do it. Now, remember in my last presentation, I did copy my image to this folder. Is that not correct? Is that not correct? Now, remember the essence of me copying it here is for me to have a read and write what? Permission. Because on the drive, it's already what? A read and it's only read only. So what I'm going to do now, the first task there says view the information on Windows image in the install.wim file. So what we're going to do now, we're going to attach the image. Of course, we've done that already. So we're going to start the Windows deployment tool on our computer system. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy. I'm going to go to my computer now. I'm going to go to drive C. Now my image is on drive F. Is that not correct? So where it says image file :D, in that portion you're going to be writing F. So how do we go about doing that? I'm going to start up my PowerShell. I think I'll probably make use of PowerShell. I'll go to my search icon. Okay, let me just go to the start menu instead. I'll go to search and I'll type PowerShell. Okay, I'll right click, I'll say run as administrator. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to type DISM space / get dash image. You can follow my screen, or you can follow what is on your documentations as well. Info space / image file :, and I'll put, mine was F. Is that not correct? And confirm again. My drive, it's F. Is that correct? So that's F there. So I'm going to type F :, again, and I'll now type / sources. So I think sources install .win. I'll press enter. Do you see my description of my image? It says what index is it saying there? It says index what? And the name is Windows 8 what? Evaluation, right? Description. Did you guys remember when we did the answer file? Did we also give name to descriptions and all that as well? When we did our answer file. Do you guys remember that? When we did the answer file, we also added descriptions as well. Is that not correct? So that description was actually added. Now, it also tells you the size. That's the size of the image. Are we together? So that is how to check the Windows image. Now, to select the image, now in some scenario, if this Windows install.wim had 3 versions of the Windows operating system, meaning Windows 8 Pro, Windows 8, and Windows 8 Enterprise, you will have how many index? 3 index. So you have index 1, index 2, and index what? 3. And most of the time it actually starts from the top to the bottom, meaning from the lowest to the what? To the highest. So Windows 8 will be index 1, Pro will be index 2, and Enterprise will be what? Index 3. So in such scenario, if you wanted to edit the image of index 2, are you getting me? Probably just want to activate something or you want to disable a feature. Then you now select Windows Index 2. So we'll type the same command, DISM / get dash win info space / win file double colon, of course it's F we're using, double colon, backward slash sources, backward slash install .win space / index what? Index what? 1. Is that not correct? Index 1. Then we'll press enter. Now, that is the description of your Windows image. Are we together? That's how to check the description of your Windows image. Now, for example, if you notice that that's the size, the boot, Win bootable, no, architecture x64 bits. Is that not correct? There's some of you who are using 32-bit to show x86. Is that not correct? Those of you using 32 bits, it will show you x86. Then, of course, your version, that's the version of the Windows Service Pack. It also tells you what edition, installation. Did it say a server or a client? So do you guys understand when I say client operating system? Okay. Product type is a Windows NT, product suite, terminal servers, system root, Windows, directories, the files. When was this created? On the 3rd, 18, 2000 and what? 14. And when was it modified? On the same time, within the same period. And the default language is what? Okay. Are we following? Guys, are we following? Now the second task I want to do, I want to show you how to capture an image. Are we together? Capture an image. We're going to still be using the DISM. Remember, DISM is a built-in features of what? It's a built-in features of Windows 8.1. Is that not correct? It's a built-in. Though it comes with ADK as well, we can still use it on ADK, but it's a built-in features within what? Microsoft operating system. Even on the server system, Server 2012 also come by default with DISM. So you don't really need to, if you just want to only use the DISM, you don't really need to install the ADK utility. You can just go ahead and you do it. Remember, this is also part of the tools that is used for managing your Windows image. Now, the next one I want to show you is how to capture your Windows image. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to create a folder. According to the practicals, we're supposed to create an image file that contains C drive info folder. So what we'll do now is to type, now listen, okay, I'm going to type CLS so that I can clear the screen. I can start from the top, because it's quite going to the bottom, right? So I'm just type that and it clears my screen. And I go all the way from the scratch, from the beginning. So I'll type DISM space / capture. Capture space image space / image file double colon C double colon / image .win space capture directory C Windows INF space / name double colon, then you put the hyphen You put the double hyphen, you put the double hyphen, first image, and you close it, then you press enter. So it's creating and saving your image. It's capturing your image and saving it. And that's fine. Yeah. You see the percentage is capturing it. It says completed, right? So let's see if that was done properly. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to drive C now. Let me refresh my computer. Now I'm going to go to drive C. Then, did you see a file called image.wim?
Yeah.
Huh? Did you see a file called image.wim? Was that file there before? Do you see the file there? Now let's go to Windows. Let's look for the IFN. That's the IFN folder. If you double click on it, you see a lot of content inside, right? This was the folder we just created, right? And if you check the property, it says 40 meg. Those are the files we just copied in now. Now let's use the DISM to view the content. Let's use DISM to view what we've just created. We'll type directory C double colon / image dot win. It shows us the file and it tells us when it was created. Today's date is what? For exactly. It tells you the time. Okay, my computer is based on American time, so that's why you're seeing it like that. Okay, the second step we're going to be going now is to capture the same content in a second image in the win. I'm just trying to show you how to capture an image. Are you getting me? So we're going to capture now from the win. We're going to capture a second image as well. Are we together? So let's go to step 4, which is to capture the same content in a second image file. So what we're going to do now, we're going to type DISM space / append dash image space / image file C / image dot win space / capture directory C / Windows INF space name then you put double hyphen, then we say second image. You say second image, then close it. Then you press enter. The operation is successful. So if you type this again, C double colon, type image dot win. You see the directory now. So if you go to your drive C, computer is a little bit slow. So your image is there. So guys, that is how to. So what we did now was just recapture it again. Are you getting me? We just it's like an amendment. If you notice, the size actually changed. If you look at the size here, it was 458827274, right? If you come here, it says 4628188. Do you see the difference in size? It's like we just did an amendment, Okay. Now, Let's run the DISM to check if the image, to verify which image are contained in the image file. So DISM, type get dash win, dash image info space / image file :C / and put image dot win. When you press enter now, how many images do we have there? 2. Index 1 and index what? But actually it's only one image that is on your computer, right? Is that not correct? But inside of it is how many? 2 images. The same way I just explained to you with the first image, right? Yeah, normally you can actually have 2 images in a computer system. For example, if you downloaded a copy where you have 3 images that comes together, you'll probably see them like that. It's just that in our practicals, we're actually just working with one specific image, Windows Enterprise. Yeah, Windows Enterprise. Okay. So that is how to create view images, create them, append them, and things like that. So you may be asked to do that. The next step we're going to do now is to modify an image offline. I'm going to show you now how to modify an image offline. Okay? Okay, I want to show you how to modify an image offline. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to type CLS. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make a directory called mount, meaning I'm going to mount my image to drive C. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to type make MAK, because that's the command to make a directory, on C drive called mount. I'll press enter. Now that folder has been created. That folder has been created in drive C. The next thing I want to do, I want to mount an image. Do you know what I mean by mounting, right? I want to copy the image and put it on that folder. But I'm going to use the real one. I'm not going to use image.win. Are you getting me? I want to use the one on my drive F, which is on your, I don't know what drive later you're using on your computer. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to, what's it now? I'm going to type DISM space mount dash win space / WIM file F double colons, you put space, then you put sources, / again, install .win space, and you put index, because it's 1, right? Yeah, double colon 1, index 1, and I'll put mount directory, mount to the directory we created earlier on, which is called mount. And you press enter. Okay, let's see. Okay, we don't have the permission. Yeah. Remember I told you on the E drive we can't have the permission. So what I'll do, let me do something here. Let me go to my desktop now. Let me go to my desktop. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move it to drive C. I'm going to move this file to drive C. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to move it here. Okay. So I'm going to change this to I'm going to change this to C. So now it's going to mount it. So what it's going to do now is going to mount that installed image now into Drive, into the mounting folder. Remember that mounting folder is empty. So it's going to copy that folder and mount it there automatically. So that's what is happening now. So leave it for a while. It's going to run through. Then when it's done, it will the drive will be mounted. Yes.
When did you set the C?
Excuse me?
Where did you set the C?
The C is in the middle. Look at it. Win file. Yeah, remember I was trying to do it on my Drive E, but because I don't have read and write permission, so that is why I decided to take it to Drive C. So right now, I'm mounting it now into that folder. Then you can also mount it. The essence of mounting is that you want to edit, you want to make changes. So when you finish making changes, you can now unmount the image and it will go back to where it came from. It actually takes quite some time, so I'll just leave it to run because I wanted us to use the real stuff. I would have loved us to use. It would have been preferable for us to do something else, but I just wanted us to use the real stuff.